what does this symbol mean again? Intersection, which is in common.
I missed 2.
You're all correct.
I just don't know where I was. Like, it's like a Twilight Zone thing over here. Like, how did I miss 2 full sections of notes? Like, I don't even know where I was. I don't even know where any of that is. Like, I'm really, no. Whoever said that senior year was fun lied. And they were definitely all going to IUP just to party under undecided.
All right, our U was our union, and what? United. Very good.
I'm having a bad time.
Last period they played Two Become One on Spice Girls. Because I mentioned it. Sloan had it on her phone. Bo really liked the song. He said he might listen to it later again. Okay. So all we're going to do today is we're going to add an extra set to the mix. Okay. I am going to show work for these, but you could technically just glance up at the list and do them. But you're going to do these just like you would order of operations. We're going to start with our parentheses first. So I'm going to list everything that's in B intersect C. So what is in common between sets B and C? 1 is in common, and 3 is in common. Okay? Now, I'm also going to copy down set A. You could technically just glance up and reference it, but for the notes, I'm going to copy it down here. I'm just copying down A, 3, 4, 7, and then I have a union symbol in the middle. So the union symbol we just said means to unite them. So we write both of these together as one set. 1, 3, 4, and 7. That's our answer. So it's just adding like an extra step to the problem. Okay, next one, copy down what B is. B has elements 1, 2, 3, 4 in it. Bring down our union symbol. And now we're actually going to perform A intersect C. What is in common between A and C? 3 and 7.
We're trying to be polite over here.
Now we unite the sets together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
I say it every day. I can't help it. I know.
Frankie, you're the worst piece.
Just tell you.
Alright, now what's that symbol mean? Not in A. And remember, when you're saying what's not in A, you're always comparing it to the universal to say what's missing. So, what is not in A?
1, 2, 5, 6, and 8.
It's missing 1, 2. Has a 4, 3 and a 4, missing 5, 6, and an 8. Very good, Karen. Bring down our union symbol. Alright, what is in B intersect C? What do they have in common? 1 and 3. Now we unite those two sets together. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 8.
Yes.
People in the video can hear
You're so loud. Your voice is so deep, it just no matter what you do.
I know, I was thinking.
you. Alright, now D has no parentheses. Oops, sorry, Emily. You're going to answer the question? Go ahead. Since we have no parentheses, we don't have to go, we just go in order from left to right. So we're saying what's in A and B and C. So you're looking for common in all 3. Emily? 3. If you look at all three sets at the same time, the only number that they have in common in all three of them is the number 3. Ironic, huh? Now, if you notice, question E, which is below, looks almost exactly like this, but it has a not symbol. So, bless you, basically everything that's not 3. So we just found this answer from up here. It was, whoops, why am I putting parentheses all of a sudden? So you find out what's in A and B and C, which is 3. Then we apply the not symbol. Remember, you're comparing it to the universal to say what's missing. So it's missing 1, 2, and then 4 through 8.
Would you have to put both of those symbols, or can you just put like
Just this?
Like, do you have to put the 1, 2, 4, and 1?
Yes. This is your answer. This is your work to help you get there. So this was that part, but then there's a not symbol. So we're saying what is not here. So we had the 3 in it, so we had to pick up all the other elements, which is the not. All right, now this one's hard. First of all, let's list out what's not in C over here. And what's not in B, because they have both of those on here. Remember I said it helps if you list them up by the top because you might use them in like multiple questions. So looking at C, we have a 1, we're missing a 2. We have 3, we're missing a 4, a 5, we have 6, 7, 8. So that's it for not in C. For not in B, what are we missing?
5, 6, 7,
5 through 8, good. All right, so now we're going to do each of these separately and then unite them at the end. So we're going to compare not in C and A. And that's our intersect.
Wait, not in C and
Not in C, intersect, actual regular A. So intersect, remember, means common. So what do they have in common? 4. Bring down your union symbol. Now the next set, I'm looking at what's not in C, intersect, what's not in B. So I'm comparing these two sets this time, looking for common elements. What do we see in common? 5. Now we unite those two sets together, and we get 4, 5. And that's our answer. Now let's suppose that I change this symbol to be intersect. What would my answer be? The empty set, they have nothing in common. But since it's union, we put them all together. Why don't you guys try examples A and B on your own? On the back. So what is not in A? What are we missing? 2, 4, and 6 are even numbers. Intersect. Now for that symbol, am I going to write down what they have in common or all of it?
all of it.
All of it. Union. Unite. So take your B and your C, unite them together. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, all of them. Don't include 7 though, because 7's not in either of them. It's only in the universal. Now, the symbol is intersect. So now we're looking for common. So they do have a 2 in common, they have a 4 in common, and they have a 6 in common. I'm only checking your final answer. Now, on the front, we had A intersect B intersect C. We looked for what was in common. These are unions. So we are going to unite all 3 of these sets together, so it's going to be a big, long list of everything. Just don't repeat anything. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if you're lazy, you can put a dot, 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 instead of writing 4, 5, and 6. But the union of those will be all of the elements. If we're the intersection, we would say just 3. Okay? Now, same thing, E, all they do is they add a not symbol outside. So find what's inside first, and we did it in the last question. Bring down the not symbol. So we're saying what's not in this set that is in the universal. Are we missing any elements? 1 through 7, 1 through 7. So our answer will be the empty set. Remember, you can put a set of braces with nothing in it, or you can put the empty set symbol, which is the 0 with the slash through it, whichever one you prefer. And then our last one, F, we have not in B, which, let me list that up here. Not in B would be 4 through 7. Union with A. So we're taking A and not in B, and we're unioning them, putting them together, unite. So 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we'll intersect that with C. You can either just glance up at C, or you can write it down. See if you guys can find the common elements there. 3, 4, 5, and 6. 3, 4, 5, and 6. And our closure today asks us to draw a Venn diagram with 2 circles to represent, should say, just sets A and B. And this is just helping to set us up for tomorrow, where we're going to draw or see Venn diagrams that have 3 circles. When they give you a universal, you do need to draw a nice big rectangle or some closed figure that will close off the universal set. And then we'll put 2 circles, circle A, circle B, have them crossing over in the center. Now the easiest way to do it is to find the common elements first. So what numbers do they have in common? 3 and 4. Those will go in the intersection of them. And then I always eliminate as I add them. So cross them off, that way you know you're done with those numbers. You've used them up. So then A has a 7 left in it. B has a 1 and a 2 left in it. So cross off my 7 there. I also cross off on the universal. So then the numbers you're left with, 5, 6, and 8, you have to put them inside the box, but not inside a circle. So those were like the people that didn't work on Saturday or Sunday. Remember the word problems? They're still in the universal set, or they still work at the company, but they just didn't work on those 2 days. Okay? So the rest of the time is yours to work on the homework. It's not very many questions because you're only doing every 3.